Bernoulli distribution. Bernoulli distribution is clearly a discrete probability distribution. Initially, this Bernoulli distribution was first proposed by James Bernoulli during 1654 to 1705. So here, before using this Bernoulli distribution, we need to understand this Bernoulli results either in success or the failure. For example, a new baby is born. So the outcome, it may be either baby girl or baby boy. So that way, so anything which the outcomes depends upon either success or the failure. Another example, when a bomb is dropped, when a single bomb is dropped and it hits the bridge, then either it may hit or it may not. That means success, it may hit; failure, it may not. So the possible result depends on either success or the failure. But if a trial results in success or the failure with the probability of success denoted by small p remains constant, remains the same. I repeat once again, if a trial results either in success or the failure with the same or constant probability. For example, a coin is tossed and the result equally it is distributed, like tossing of a coin, head shows half chance and tail shows half chance. If you choose head, for example, and that will be considered as a success if head appears. If you choose tail, if tail appears, that would be considered as a success, and head, it's a failure. So that way, any trial, any experiment, it results in either success or failure with probability of success p remains constant, same. When the trial is repeated n number of times, then such experiments we call it as a Bernoulli experiments or Bernoulli trials. So here come the Bernoulli trial definition. If a trial results in success or failure with probability of success p remains the same when the trial is repeated any number of times, then the trial is said to be a Bernoulli trial. We can call it as a Bernoulli experiment also. Now let us see the Bernoulli distribution definition. So Bernoulli distribution definition: if x is a discrete random variable, here you can see that if x is a discrete random variable with probability mass function, as I said that initially, Bernoulli distribution is purely a discrete probability distribution. So as I mentioned earlier, discrete probability means it's purely takes only the whole numbers. That means 0, 1, 2, that way it starts. So it does not exist any negative. Okay, and discrete in the sense it's a distinct particular values will be taken into consideration. If x is a discrete random variable with probability mass function p of x equals to p power x, here you can see that p of x equals to p power x and q power of 1 minus x. That is a PMF form of Bernoulli distribution. P of x equals to p power x q power 1 minus x, where x takes the values 0 and 1 and the probability of success lies between 0 to 1. Then the x is a Bernoulli variate and the distribution of x is called as a Bernoulli distribution. I hope I am clear. So I repeat once again, definition of Bernoulli distribution. If x is a discrete random variable with probability mass function p of x equals to p power x q power 1 minus x, where x equals to 0 to 1 and the probability of success lies between 0 to 1. You can see very clearly here 0 less than p less than 1. Then the x is a Bernoulli trial, and the distribution of X is called as a Bernoulli distribution. Here down I have mentioned some examples. Number of male children when a baby is born. As I mentioned earlier, when a baby is born, they have asked us a number of male children. When a single baby is born, the possibility of number of male children is either probability of male is half or probability of female would be half. And the second example, number of bombs hitting the bridge when a bomb is dropped from the aeroplane. So when a bomb is dropped, whether it hits or not, that is secondary, but what is the probability of hitting and what is the probability of missing when a single bomb is dropped? Both are equal chances. So hitting chance would be half and the missing chance is also equals to half. So such trials itself, we call it as a Bernoulli trials, which lies between either success or failure. The result, the outcome lies between either success or failure. Okay, so that is the concept of Bernoulli distribution. Here clearly you need to understand Bernoulli distribution, the X real values always takes 0 and 1. So 0 consider as failure and 1 consider as success. As I mentioned, any trial which results between success and failure, then success plus failure is always equals to the 1. Okay, so the Bernoulli distribution, it's purely a discrete case. By using that PMF, we can find out some basic problems. Here come, before starting the basic problems and all, so I wanted to give some features, nothing but the properties of Bernoulli distribution. Let us see the properties of Bernoulli distribution. So properties of Bernoulli distribution. Number 1, it has only one parameter, that is P. So it has only one parameter, that is P. And the second one, the PMF, probability of X, P power X Q power 1 minus X, where X takes the values 0 and 1, and the probability of success lies between 0 to 1. And the third one, the mean of Bernoulli distribution is small p, and variance is PQ, and standard deviation is square root of PQ. So here come the mean equals to P, variance equals to PQ, standard deviation is equals to root of PQ. So this explanation I have given in class, you can refer in class notebook. Okay, how come this mean is P and variance PQ and standard deviation is root PQ? Anyhow, it is not mentioned in the textbook how come the mean, variance and the standard deviation P, PQ and root PQ, but by using the random variable concept with the formula expectation of X and variance of X, so we can calculate the mean as well as the variance and standard deviation also, obviously. So hope I am clear, you all are following, I feel. And the next property, relationship between mean and variance is mean is always greater than variance. So mean is always greater than variance. Even this condition also I have given, as I mentioned that P lies between 0 and 1, that means obviously Q will be less than 1, and the parameter has to be multiplied on both the sides. You know parameter is P, so that parameter has to be multiplied on both the sides, then variance is PQ less than mean is P. So here come the condition, see there, variance less than mean is nothing but mean greater than variance. Therefore, the relation between mean and variance is mean is always greater than variance. So that is the property number 4. And fifth one, range. It is always 0 and 1. So the range of Bernoulli distribution is 0, 1. These are the properties of Bernoulli distribution. So once again let us discuss. So first property it has only one parameter, that is p, and PMF form, p of x equals to x, that is equals to p power x q power 1 minus x, where x takes the value 0, 1 and p lies between 0 to 1. The mean variance SD, mean equals to p, variance equals to pq, and standard deviation equals to root pq. Relationship between mean and variance is the mean is always greater than variance, nothing but variance is always less than mean, and the range of Bernoulli distribution is 0, 1. That is the range of Bernoulli distributions. So I can give you little illustrations by using the Bernoulli distribution concept, like some basic concepts, some basic problems. Anyhow, during examination time and all, we do not have any 5-mark questions from the concept of Bernoulli distribution. We have only just 1-mark and 2-mark questions comes from Bernoulli distribution. The main concept of theoretical distribution begins from binomial distribution, exactly. But initially, before going to start binomial distribution, we need to understand what is Bernoulli first. Then only we can understand binomial very clearly. So during college hours and all, earlier I had completed this Bernoulli distribution very clearly in the class. Hope you all had understand that, and you had I think you had solved those problems also, exercise questions. Anyhow, once again solved exercise questions. Question number also I had mentioned it very clearly. Please go through this in this video. So I am going to show you Bernoulli distribution problem wise. I will be explaining it. Let us have those problems. See here, initially the theoretical concepts, theory based questions and all, please refer textbook. And once again I had given you the brief introduction about all those definitions also. What is Bernoulli trial, what is Bernoulli distribution, and what are the properties of Bernoulli distribution, what is the relation between Bernoulli distribution, relation between mean and variance, in Bernoulli distribution. So everything clearly I have given. Please go through all those things. Here come the problems based on Bernoulli distribution. See here, question number 9 from your textbook exercise questions. It is question number 9. When x equals to x1 plus x2 plus and so on, the sum of the real values till n number of trials, then such distribution of x, we call it as a binomial distribution. See that question number 9, it's a binomial distribution. Now the 10th one. Here the parameter is given in the textbook. See there, p, parameter of Bernoulli distribution is p. So that p is given 0.23. So we can easily calculate q also. So q equals to 1 minus p, that is equals to 1 minus of 0.23. So here come the answer 0.77. So this question it is asked to frame the binomial distribution table, probability distribution table. So here come the probability distribution. Previously the concept example I have given, x real values 0 and 1. So 0, as I mentioned that p is a success and q is a failure. So p parameter is given already 0.23. Then obviously q also will be getting 1 minus p, that is 0.77. So another thing I mentioned, success is 1 and the failure is 0. Therefore here 0, you have got the value 0.77. This is nothing but q, and 1 is a parameter success 0.23. Then this is p. Then obviously this 2 is equals to 1. Total probability is always equals to 1. That is p plus q is always equals to 1. So that is a 10th one. Next, the 11th one. Here also the same way, parameter p is given 1 by 4, q equals to 1 minus p, that is 1 minus 1 by 4, that is 3 by 4. So use the Bernoulli distribution form, p power x, q power 1 minus x. So substitute this p value and q value in the place of p and q, and x remains same, because they did not ask us to frame the distribution table, just they have asked us to form the PMF of Bernoulli distribution. So we need not split this x by substituting 0 and 1. If at all the question is asked, give the binomial distribution form, probability distribution table by substituting 0 and 1 in a Bernoulli. That means, so the previous example, this way the table has to be framed, but here the question is asked just to write the PMF of Bernoulli distribution. So we need to just write the PMF like this. And another sub question they have asked is variance. So as you know that variance is nothing but PQ. So 1 by 4 and 3 by 4 is nothing but 3 by 16. Here come the 11th question. Hope you are understanding, everyone. So please make sure that these all problems continuously, repeatedly you please revise. So concepts are very easy, it's just a matter of practice. So do not waste the time. Question number 12. So here p is given 0.43 and q equals to 1 minus p, and 1 minus p is nothing but 0.57. So mean p is nothing but 0.43 and the variance pq is nothing but 0.43 into 0.57. So you know that variance is nothing but pq. So multiplying both p and q, you will get the answer 0.2451. Yes. Next one is question number 13. Same, all the repeated questions. So p is given 2 by 5 and q equals to 1 minus p. So that is 3 by 5. So form the probability distribution table. So 3 by 5 plus 2 by 5 is equals to 1. So that is the 13th one. See guys, why I am going very speed is these all problems already we had completed. Long back it has been done. But once again, just to go into the main concept, I just wanted to give the glance of the previous concepts. So please try to understand why I am going very fast here. So given p equals to 0.27, q equals to 1 minus 0.27, and you will be getting 0.73. So probability of x equals to, apply the PMF of Bernoulli, substitute it. Here also the same way, just they have asked us to write the PMF of Bernoulli. We need not split the x value by substituting 0 and 1. And the standard deviation is asked, root pq. So under the square root, multiply p and q, you will be getting the answer 0.444. Hope you are understanding, guys. So 15th one. Given p equals to 2 by 3 and q equals to 1 minus p. So that is 1 by 3. So here also the same way, mean is asked, p, that is 2 by 3, variance pq. So 2 by 9, that is a 15th one answer. So that's the end of Bernoulli distribution problems. So here I am just closing my session at the end of Bernoulli distribution. So next session I am going to start the binomial distribution. So keep concentrating and just do not waste your time. Stay home, stay safe. Okay, take care.